no numbers. They no taxes. And by the Gusty Basketball and Leadership Camp in St. Peter. Boy, I can't even tell you how many years that the Gusty Basketball Camp has been with us, but it's been a long time. They're literally sweeping the floor even as I speak. We just got done seeing a bit of a yawner. Minnehaha Academy ran over the Jordan Hubman 65-45. Highlight in the media guide for Jordan was they're the only team in Minnesota to have separate mascots for the boys and the girls teams. The boys are the Hubman and the ladies are the Jaguars because ladies don't want to be Hubman. That's not what it said, but that's the assumption, I guess. This is the final game of the day here in the Target Center over in the auditorium, Williams Arena, I should say. Caledonia is playing their game in Class 2A. I just got done telling the guys sitting next to me, my prediction is that Minnehaha Academy, the number 1 seed, will face Caledonia in the final. They are the number 3 seed, but then I haven't seen Brooklyn Center yet. And they are just concluding their game. Let's see if I can get an update on that. I'm going to try and see if I can get an update on that. If I can get an update on that, I'll pass it along, the update on that. Oh, my. Yeah, I'd say Brooklyn Center is going to be heading into the semis. They're running away with their game. The Cowboys are saddling up and running away. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not. Breckenridge is behind here. Brooklyn Center is ahead of the Cowboys. Yep, they're lassoing the Cowboys. 52-33 is the score with about 9.5 minutes to go in the second half. That's what it says here. So must have got started late or something. Maybe I need to update this. Aha, here we go. Final. Brooklyn Center 63 and Breckenridge 48. So you can pencil that into your brackets. Caledonia, the number 3 seed here in Class 2A, is playing Minnewaska area over in the Williams Arena. And here we're going to have Esko and St. Cloud Cathedral. The Esko band is really into guitar. You hear a lot of guitar there from the Esko band. I remember when I was in band, we never had a guitar with our band. Esko's back on the court. St. Cloud Cathedral's on the court as well. Esko 26-4. St. Cloud Cathedral's 25-5. We will have the starting lineups for you in this one. Our final broadcast of the opening day of our coverage of the Boys State High School basketball tournament. Tomorrow we'll have Russell Tyler Ruthven against Hinckley Finlayson, Class A quarterfinal round game. Roy Williams will have that game and the following game between Northwoods, the number 2 seed, and Heritage Christian. Of course, those games are not on the television. So he'll have those from Williams Arena. I'll have the 2 4A semifinal games. One of them features, get this, 2 South Suburban Conference teams, Lakeville North and Apple Valley, who split during the regular season. That should be a dandy. And the other 4A semifinal has Cretin-Derham Hall, the number 1 seed, going up against, in Class 4A, the other semifinal game. My memory just escaped me here. Eden Prairie, that's who it was. I did the game. I should have remembered that. Cretin-Derham Hall, Eden Prairie will be in the 6 o'clock game tomorrow night. Apple Valley and Lakeville North in the 8 o'clock game tomorrow night. I'll have both those games right here for the Target Center on the mighty 920. I'll have your starting lineups right after this 1-minute timeout.
Hi, this is Chris from Garlic's Water. Are you fed up with fighting rust stains and hard water problems at home? We have a system that can solve all your headaches. a Kinetico water system. We have a wide range of Kinetico water systems to fix any problem, big or small. Give me a call at 800-722-1282 or go online at garlicswater.com and let me show you what I can do to help. At Garlic's Water, your water has never been treated so well.
Garlic's Water.
You don't want to miss a Saturday morning clean farm retirement auction for Rod and Ron Stone in rural Claremont. Matt Maring's call begins at 9:30 Saturday morning at 10081 670th Street. This auction features John Deere equipment, tractors, and a combine, a 9610, also a John Deere 7200 planter, Case XT60 skid loader, very clean twin screw farm grain trucks. If you can't be there, bid online at maringauction.com. Well, the Eskimos have got some size, ladies and gentlemen, in the form of Adam Trapp. He's a 7'3" senior. And I mean, he's all of 7'3". Elsewhere on the team, he's surrounded by little guys, other than one. Quinn Fisher is a 6'5" senior. He's a 1,000-point scorer. He averages 16 points, 5 rebounds, 3.5 assists a game. Ryan Pansar is a 6'1" senior, averaging 11.5 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Trapp averages 17 points, 6 rebounds. Hard to believe that a 7-footer would average 6 rebounds, but he does. I saw him warming up. He was shooting a lot of threes, so that tells me he doesn't go under the basket a ton. Camden Berger, 6-foot junior, an 80% free throw shooter, by the way. Averages 10 points, 3 rebounds, and almost 6 assists a game. And Peyton Weefel is a 6-foot sophomore, averaging 4 points and a rebound. Those are the Eskimos. For St. Cloud Cathedral, the Crusaders, with an enrollment of 438. The enrollment at Esko, by the way, is 346. This is Esko's 8th trip to state, St. Cloud Cathedral's 4th. They have dominated baseball, but not necessarily in basketball. Starting is Mitchell Plomben. He's a 6'7" senior, averaging 16.5 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. Jackson Jangala, hope I got that right, 5'10" junior, averages 9.5 points, 3 rebounds a game. Nick Schaefer is a 6'3" junior, averaging 10 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Jacob Stolzenberg is a 6'2" sophomore, 8 points, 3 rebounds. And Michael Schaefer, a 6'6" senior, averages 22 points, 12 rebounds, and 4 assists a game. As Jangula is just now being introduced, standing at the Timberwolf logo and waiting for Quinn Fisher to shake his hand. Esko's a +3 on the glass. They're averaging 16 assists a game, 8 turnovers a game. St. Cloud Cathedral +9 on the glass, averaging 21 assists a game and 11 turnovers. 49% shooting for the Crusaders, 38% from Treyland. They have 245 threes on the season. And for the Eskimos, they shoot 41% from Treyland. That's just phenomenal. 193 threes. Oh, my word. 55% shooting from the field. Mike Debney's the head coach of Esko. He got his 500th win in his career earlier this year, as the Eskimos average 68, give up 48 points per game. St. Cloud Cathedral is coached by Matt Meyer, 74 points per game and 55 allowed per contest. Yep, you've got all the numbers courtesy of H&R Block. Man, do they know their numbers at H&R Block. They know taxes. Get your maximum refund guaranteed at H&R Block, with offices in Lakeville, Faribault, and Owatonna. So we're about set to hoop it up here at the Target Center. Not a great crowd. Of course, we're in the middle of the week. Across the way, I mean, Esko has to come a long way down here. St. Cloud Cathedral behind me has got a pretty good crowd. I guess Esko's not all that big now they think about it. Their enrollment is 346. St. Cloud Cathedral's is 438. The official just blew the whistle. He's stepping in. The 7-3 guy's going into and just barely controlled tap. Wow. It was Mitchell Plomben, the 6'7" senior, and nearly got the tap against the 7-3 guy. So, setting up shop. The Eskimos moving right to left on your radio dial. They got the sky blue uniforms with gold trim, gold numerals, and the Cathedral Crusaders. It says Cathedral across their chests. They have a white with blue and gold trim as well, so kind of similar colors. As Esko is showing some good patience here. They want to get it into the big fella. They do. Underneath on the block, he kicks it on the right wing. Couple of left-handed dribbles inside the lane. Scoop shot, kind of a wild shot, taken down by the St. Cloud Cathedral Crusaders. Michael Schaefer got the rebound. Out front with the basketball is Jangula. He gets it on the right wing. No-look pass, the free throw line, going to the 7-3 guy. He blocked it, just rejected it. Said, not near my basket. As he went in for the layup, did Schaefer. I'll tell you what, the 7-3 guy, Mr. Trapp, closed his eyes when he's blocking. He was right in front of him. Here's a shot, no good. Rebound taken down. He was not even looking at the ball when he blocked it. Kind of had his back toward it, and he closed his eyes as he was blocking the ball. So St. Cloud Cathedral moving left to right on your radio dial against the zone defense by the Eskimos. Great ball movement here. Just one dribble now. Other than that, it's been all passes, the way it should be. Here's a three, and it's no good. Rebound taken down by Trapp. Trapp will hand it off to one of his teammates. Bringing the ball up the floor is going to be Camden Berger. Berger between the two circles. The Timberwolf logo on the top of the NBA three-point line. Passes it on the right side. High screen there by Trapp. He'll set another pick. And then he'll roll to the basket, I would think, but he didn't. Shows you what I know. Berger on the left wing. Dribbles the top of the key. Crossover. Goes inside the lane. Kicks it off window and scores. So Berger scores. And it's 2-0. Here's a steal. Layup put up and in by Quinn Fisher. So Fisher gets the layup after Berger got the first basket. And it's 4-0. Right out of the gate here for the Eskimos on the Garlick's Water Conditioning, a Faribault scoreboard. Log on to garlicswater.com. Get a no-hassle, no-obligation quote or water analysis. Three left corner, good. St. Cloud Cathedral's Nick Schaefer hits his 54th three of the season. That's right, his 54th of the season. Going right to the basket, Berger missed the shot. Nice job that time by Trapp to seal the deal so he could go to the basket, but he missed it. Pass goes in the corner. They get it on the block. Reverse layup blocked by Trapp. He didn't use the rim good enough. Trying to use the rim to protect it was Plombin, but Trapp followed him on the other side of the rim. So that means that St. Cloud Cathedral will line up like dominoes at the free throw line. Inbounding the ball is going to be Schaefer. He lobs it way out top of the key to Jangula. He'll back up with the basketball. Trying to improve the spacing for the Crusaders. Get it on the right wing. He'll toss it on the left side. Now Jangula gets it back on the left side. They get it in. Great ball movement here without a lot of dribbling. Here's a three, and it's no good. Rebounds taken down by the Eskimos. Coming out of there with it is Spindler, a sophomore. So again, out front with the basketball is Berger, the junior, going baseline. Ball's turned over by the Eskimos. The Crusaders come up. Great job getting back defensively by Esko. Having to bring the ball back out top. Looked like they had numbers, but they got back beautifully. Jangula has it out front. Toss it on the left wing to Schaefer. Back to Jangula. Swings the right side. Free throw line shot's good. Plombin gets the free throw line shot. He averages 16 a game. He has 7 threes on the season. That was a regular basket. 5-4. St. Cloud Cathedral has taken the lead. They're on a 5-0 run. On the block, Trapp, little left-handed hook, no good. Rebound taken down by St. Cloud Cathedral as Schaefer got the board. Free throw line extended left. Jangula gets it out front. Has a pad on his left knee, and he's got an ankle brace on his right ankle. One dribble down the lane, going up against Trapp and just taking it right to him. Nice job there by Schaefer, and Trapp, being the nice guy he is, went over to help him up. 7-4. St. Cloud Cathedral leads as backing up with the basketball for the Eskimos, trying to improve their spacing is Berger. He'll get it on the left wing as they get it back to Trapp on the block. Trapp used the glass, but he missed it. Rebounds taken down by Plombin. 7-4 St. Cloud Cathedral. Jangula gets it on the right wing. Three is no good. Rebound taken down by the Eskimos. as Berger will bring it up. He got the rebound. He'll pass it on the right side to Fisher, the 1,000-point scorer. Gets it back to Berger. Berger lobs it into Fisher on the block. Fisher spins one way, then the other, off glass, and scores. Very nice under control shot by Fisher. He's got 4. He averages 16, and it's 7-6. St. Cloud Cathedral leads. Bringing it across the timeline is Jangula, and they're going to have a foul out front, I think, on Panzer. Yep, it's on Panzer. The senior, he's 6'1". Inbounding it to our left will be Schaefer. He'll toss it into Jangelo, bring it across that Timberwolf logo, looks to his coach. St. Cloud Cathedral has a 1-point lead, feels about as comfortable as a toothache right now, I'm sure, to his coach. To the coach of Schaefer and all the St. Cloud Cathedral players. And a playing catch on the right wing. They get it on the baseline, right side of the hoop. Looking to dribble, penetrate his Plowman. Goes right to the basket. Is rejected by Trapp. He kind of blocked it to himself as he smacked it off the glass. Trapp jogs across the timeline. He's got black knee pads on both knees. And his knees come up to about my chest. 7-3. He's all of that. Out front, he tosses it on the right wing to Berger. Berger looks. They get it top of the key. Here's one dribble and a triple, no good. Rebound taken down by St. Cloud Cathedral. Both teams a little cold here. Stolzenberg brings the ball up. They get it in the corner, going baseline. Reverse layup, blocked by Trapp again. Taken down by the Eskimos. Fisher out front with the basketball. Keeps that dribble going, slapping his hands in front of him is Plompin as Fisher between the legs will lob it into Trapp deep in the lane off glass. If he gets it that deep, it's automatic. I mean, nobody can block the guy's shot. That's his first basket. And it's 8-7, the Eskimos on top. Years ago, I used to think it was the Eskimos, but no, I was correct. It's the Eskimos. Here's a triple. Left side, no good. Rebounds taken down by the Eskimos. As coming out of there with it was Spindler, the sophomore. He'll hand it off to Berger. Berger is a junior. Berger will back up with the basketball. 8-7 is our score. Not sure really which team would prefer the pace or not. I would guess the Eskimos would rather have it be a half-court game with their 7-3 guy. Gets it inside, and again, if he gets it that deep, right under the basket, it's just, kissing it off glass. Nobody going to block that. He's got 4 points, and it's 10-7 Eskimos. As Cathedral dribbling right in front of us. Here at the Target Center, downtown Minneapolis. Looking to dribble, penetrate, goes between two guys, throws up a floater off glass and scores. Wow, Jangula, that was impressive. He averages 9 points a game. Get that 7-3 frame down under there. You got to shoot it high, and he did, and it had the perfect kiss-off window. 10-9 is our score. Eskimos lead. And they have very good space on the floor here with Trapp standing right by the free throw line. We'll see if he goes down low because when he gets it deep, he's been automatic. Yep, they get it into Trapp. He's not deep yet. Now he is. Shoots it off glass. Got a nice touch. The big fella's got a nice touch. He's got 6 points. It averages 17. You can't coach size. 12-9 is the score. Eskimos lead. Cathedral looks to attack. Trapp makes him kick it out. Here's a three. It's no good. Rebound's taken down by Berger. Trapp's going to kind of walk and then jog. The big fella. He's in shape, though. He looks to be in shape anyway. Not a twig, and he's not a real big guy, and he's going to be called for an offensive foul, and the coach can't believe it. Can't believe it. As the Crusader fell down, and I'm sure as he's walking off here, getting a breather, Trapp might have said to the official, that was a pretty good acting job, don't you think? There's no way I could knock a guy over that bad. 12-9 is our score on the Garlic's Water Conditioning, a Faribault scoreboard. A water filtration system from Garlic's can help with problem water. Get the details at garlicswater.com. St. Cloud Cathedral looking to get in the attack mode. There's a scoop, there's a triple, and it's no good. Rebound tipped around. Trapp is out of there now. Pass comes back out front. So if you're St. Cloud Cathedral, you want to get some points here, and you might want to attack the basket because you're not in there to block the shot. And as I say that, they throw up a triple. Shots up, and it'll go by. They're going to call a foul. Oh, I did not see a foul there. It's going to be called against the Eskimos. Peyton Koskela, a 6'3 junior, had just checked in the lineup. Speaking of subs, boy, could I use a sub right now from the Cashwise Foods Deli. They're so delicious. So, free throw. No good. Let's see here. This is Schaefer, missed the free throw. These are the first free throws to be shot in this game. Our stats a service of H&R Block offices in Lakeville, Faribault, and Owatonna as Schaefer hits the second one. And we've got a 12-10 Esko lead over St. Cloud Cathedral. Bringing the ball up for the Eskimos is Fisher. The 1,000-point scorer looks to dribble penetrate. They call a foul way out front. I think it's going to be on Plombin, which would be his first. And it is. 8 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the first half. Been a fast-moving half because there haven't been any fouls called, at least ones that shoot free throws. Fisher out front between the two circles. There's Plombin on him. Looks to back dribble, passes it out front. The ball's knocked away. He rolls on the ground, passes it to his teammate, coming the other way. Shots up and good off glass. I don't know how that wasn't a travel when he rolled on the ground, but it wasn't. Plombin gets it as they score off the turnover. And it's 12 apiece. 8 minutes, 21 seconds to go. Yep, 12 apiece is our score here at the Target Center. I wonder how long the big fella is going to get to rest here. We got 31% shooting by the Crusaders and 50% by the Eskimos. Of course, it helps when you got a 7-3 guy right next to the basket getting layups. He's getting ready to check back in. Another travel wasn't called. Bounce pass goes on the left wing for three. It's no good. Rebound high in the air to get that one was Schaefer. Schaefer will get it to Jongolo, who'll bring it across the timeline with a left-handed dribble at Timberwolf logo. Right by the Target Center logo. In the corner, left baseline, looking to dribble penetrate. Schaefer, they get it back top of the key. Here's a three from the left corner. It's short. Rebound coming flying in to get the rebound for the Eskimos was Panzer. Pass, Berger underneath the basket, gets it back on the right wing. He looks to pass inside. Now he does pass inside to Fisher. Fisher, double team that time on the block. Get it back on the left wing and back between the two circles to Fisher. Fisher holds up a finger on his right hand with 7:11 to go. We're tied at 12 apiece. Their coach is clapping, encouraging defense. St. Cloud Cathedral's coach. Here's a near steal. Fisher between the legs dribble, and a foul's going to be called on Jangula, who did get in his way and actually ended up under his armpit. So the 7-3 trap checks back in. Yep, he's subbing back into the game. You can get more than just a sub at the deli at Cashwise Foods in Owatonna. There's no substitute for the quality you find there. Trap has it. He's going to shoot a 10-footer. It's no good. I think I'd rather have layups from him than 10-footers. So bringing the ball up for the Cathedral Crusaders is Jungula. Passes it on the left wing. Gets it back out between the two circles. They swing it on the right side to Stolzenberg, the sophomore. Now back out front. As they swing it, get it in the free throw line. Again, Trapp was fouling him. Almost blocked it. Made him alter his shot. We're going to have a foul called on the rebound on the Eskimos. And I think they called it on... Well, I thought they said 21. I don't see a 21 in there for the Eskimos. So we'll have to get that at halftime as Berger brings the ball up. He walks it across the timeline. It looks like Cathedral. I thought they were going to pop into his zone, but no, I was wrong. Lob pass goes into Trapp, and they try to steal it away, and they're going to call a foul on Trapp. Wow. Coach Debney's like, how did he foul him? He had both hands up in the air trying to catch the ball. How did he foul him? He didn't push off because he had both hands in the air trying to catch the ball. So the foul is called on Trapp, his second, and it's a turnover. I don't know how he fouled him. He had both hands up in the air. So a handoff back between the two circles. They swing it on the right side at the free throw line. Lob pass underneath. Trying to beat Trapp with a high-low, and it didn't work. Berger's going to bring it up. It ends up in a turnover for Cathedral. They're second by my stats. We're tied at 12. We're having some problems here with the live stats. There we go. Now we got them working. 4 for Esko. turnovers and 2, I was right, for St. Cloud Cathedral. A couple of right-handed dribbles going inside the blue paint. Shots up off glass. Missing it is Esko. As taking the shot was Panzer. And bringing the ball up is St. Cloud Cathedral. We're tied at 12 with 5:27 to go in the first half. Not exactly an offensive juggernaut here. They're shooting 43% as Esko, you wouldn't believe it, 28%. Here's a lob pass and a dunk for St. Cloud Cathedral's Plum, but he got behind Trapp. He got behind the big fellow. And, of course, he's got to be careful. He's got 2 fouls. 14-12 St. Cloud Cathedral. Bringing it up is Fisher. Fisher, who has 2 buckets here in the first half, bounces it on the right side to Berger. Could have been a foul called there, but was not. There was some contact. They get on the block. Fisher looking to operate, and they are going to call foul on the block. It's going to be on Jungula. Be his second. So with 4 minutes and 51 seconds to go, we're going to have another substitute come in for St. Cloud Cathedral. And that is Andrew Weiser. He's a 5'11 sophomore, averages 3 points and a rebound and 3 assists. He's an 83% free throw shooter, right under the basket. Trapp scores again, and that's unstoppable. That's why I say I'd get it to him that deep every time. It is unstoppable. We're tied at 14. As Weiser dribbles to his right, bounces it on the right side. Pass goes on the left wing. It's picked off by Fisher. Another turnover by St. Cloud Cathedral. Pass in the corner. Here's a triple, and it's short. Well, they had Trapp out there, and you're throwing up the 3, and now they turn the ball over right to their coach. Right to their coach. Goes the ball, and man, oh man, you're a little upset with his guys. Saying you got to know where you're throwing the ball. You know, it's kind of like shooting a rifle. You got to know where your target is when you're passing. 14-piece. Pass comes out front. They go on the left wing. It's Fisher looking to operate. He's being guarded out there by Stolzenberg, a sophomore. Gets by Stolzenberg, kicks it in the corner to Berger, back to Fisher. The ball's knocked away from behind. Back in my day, that was a foul, but we're not back in my day. We're tied at 14 with 4:03 to go here in the first half on the Garlic's Water Conditioning, a Faribault scoreboard. Log on to garlicswater.com. Get a no-hassle, no-obligation quote or water analysis. 10-footers up and in by Berger. Yeah, Mr. Berger scores. Every time I say his name, I get hungry. He's got 4 points. 16-14. Pass goes on the right wing, Esko. Still in that zone defense, driving the right baseline. Trapp makes him pass it. Now they'll lob it on the right wing. Trapp is trying to keep tabs of people, and he's roaming through between the lane. Well, he does come out to challenge the shooter at the free throw line. I think I'd keep him right under that basket. Here's a long-range jumper. It's a 3. A 3 is good by Schaefer. His second tray of this game, is 55th of the season, and it's a 17-16 St. Cloud Cathedral lead. With 3:13 to go in the first half. Halftime, we'll look at all the stats during our Pine Island Lumber halftime report. His shot from the free throw line is no good by Berger. Rebound's taken down. They scoop it in the corner. Bringing the ball up is Weiser. He'll bring it across the timeline. He'll be checked out there by Panzer. They're in that zone still. They do challenge, though. They come out top, and Fisher just got a steal, and then he got it stolen right back. Then he tries to throw it off Fisher, and he missed him. He missed him. He was trying to throw it off his leg, and he threw it right between his legs and out of bounds and turned it right back over. They're playing hot potato with the basketball. 2 minutes, 46 seconds to go till our Pine Island Lumber halftime report when we'll look at all those H&R Block stats. Conclusion of our game, we'll have our Taji Jewelry of Kenyon. Player or players of the game, courtesy of Taji Jewelry, downtown Kenyon. You don't want just any diamond. You want a Taji Jewelry diamond. And St. Cloud Cathedral says we need a timeout. They've got the lead, 17-16, with 2:46 to go in the first half on the Garlic's Water Conditioning, a Faribault scoreboard, back in 30 seconds.
I learned at an early age that teamwork is essential in our everyday lives. Hi, Brian Elwer, store director at Cashwise Foods Owatonna. From my early days in youth sports, right up to playing varsity basketball for the Austin Packers, being part of the team, regardless if it's sports, work, or even everyday life, brings us a sense of accomplishment. The team at Cashwise Foods Owatonna would like to congratulate all participating teams in this year's boys state basketball tournament and wish them all the best of luck. Cashwise Foods is Owatonna's low price leader.
Water is the essential for all life. Water Systems Company, Cannon Valley Water, serves southern Minnesota, northern Iowa, and western Wisconsin with the best water. Your choice of Candy Ojai purified water or Chippewa 100% spring water. Hot and cold coolers also available. Salt delivery provided for businesses or homes. The hot tap is awesome for hot chocolate teas or soups. Phone toll free 888-452-0355. Dundas office is 645-8295. Quinn Fisher just hit a degree of difficulty, about a 9 shot. He's got 6 points, and it's 18-17. Esko takes over the lead again. This looks like it's going to be a great game. Shot under basket, no good. Trapp made him alter his shot. Coming back the other way is Fisher. Fisher with his head up. Looks to attack in the lane. Almost lost the ball. Kicks it in the corner for 3, and it's in and out. No good. Rebound taken out by Fisher. Fisher's back up, and it's good off glass. I love guys who use the window. He's got 8 points, and it's 20-17. As Cathedral's Weiser will bring it up. He's a 5'11 sophomore. Pass it to Stolzenberg right in front of us. Another sophomore to go baseline. Now in the corner, here's a 3, and it's no good. Rebound Trapp. Trapp will hand it off to Berger, who will look to his coach. His coach puts up 4 fingers on his right hand for the Eskimos. Berger looks to dribble, penetrate, gets by Weiser, shoots an 8-footer. Good by Berger. He shaked and baked Mr. Weiser, got by him, and boy, his coach is not happy. Said, you let him get by you. You got to move your feet. So a timeout taken by the, well, I guess it's a media timeout here, which I guess they're trying to get him used to that. You know what I'm saying? You know something? From subs to chicken and even pizza, they cater too at Cashwise Foods in Owatonna. I wonder if I can get them a cater up here at the Target Center. I doubt it. But they'll cater in Owatonna. Cashwise Foods, Owatonna, the home of Taste of Easter, Friday and Saturday as well. Taste of Easter. Just around the corner, those bunny eggs, those chocolate bunny eggs. Chocolate bunnies. And bunny and chocolate eggs is what I'm trying to say. Chocolate bunnies and chocolate eggs. 22-17 is her score. Esko and St. Cloud Cathedral should have kept track of the lead changes. Maybe we'll get that when we get those paper stats, courtesy of H&R Block. As out front, Jungla is back in the game. Passing on the left side for 3, and it's good. Keeping the arm up that time. For St. Cloud Cathedral is Nick Schaefer. It's his 3rd triple. He's got 56 on the season, and it's 22-20. Esko. 1 minute to go in the first half. Pass goes to Fisher. Goes baseline. Reverse layup is good by Fisher. And what I love about him is he's under control. He's got 10 points. He got double teamed, and he just figured out a way to go reverse layup. 24-20. Esko. As St. Cloud Cathedral passing around the horn. Guy broke for the basket. The ball is thrown behind him, and it's going to result in a turnover by the Crusaders. With 37.8 seconds to go, he passed it to the guy who broke to the basket just as he broke, and then the ball went into the other court. So that is Esko's ball, and holding up for one shot is Fisher. Holds up one finger. There's 29 seconds to go. He'll dribble to his left. He'll dribble to his right. He'll pass it on the right side, as he did give it up for an instant anyway. See if they get it back to him. 17 seconds to go. Fisher's trying to get the ball. They hand it off to him at the nearly half court. He's right at the Timberwolf logo with 10 seconds to go. Holding up 4 fingers is the Esko coach. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Shot from 18. Rims off. Rebound pops up in the air. And we played a half of basketball. It's the Eskimos of Esko 24. The Crusaders of St. Cloud Cathedral 20 on the Garlic's Water Conditioning of Faribault scoreboard. Yep, Esko's got the lead 24-20. We'll go over all the stats during our Pine Island halftime report. When it's time to complete any building project, you want quality materials and the place to go, Pine Island Lumber, they want to be your lumber yard. We'll have that Pine Island Lumber report, halftime report, in just a moment. On the Garlic's Water Conditioning of Faribault scoreboard, it again is Esko 24, St. Cloud Cathedral 20. A water filtration system from Garlic's can help with problem water. Get the details at garlicswater.com. Back in 90 seconds.
Water is the essential for all life. Water Systems Company, Cannon Valley Water, serves southern Minnesota, northern Iowa, and western Wisconsin with the best water. Your choice of Candy Ojai purified water or Chippewa 100% spring water. Hot and cold coolers also available. Salt delivery provided for businesses or homes. The hot tap is awesome for hot chocolate teas or soups. Phone toll free 888-452-0355. Dundas office is 645-8295. Pine Island Lumber appreciates the accomplishments of the high school athletes throughout the area. They know the hard work it takes. They can also relate to projects you may need to get completed around your home or farm. That's why the full-service lumberyard provides only quality building materials like Anderson Windows and Doors, a Minnesota company you can trust. Anderson Windows and Doors are made to order, one at a time to your exact specifications. Anderson has high-performance, energy-efficient products. Pine Island Lumber is also known for their personal service, with delivery and drafting and design services to assist in making your project click every step of the way. Make Pine Island Lumber your lumberyard.
Take the Dairy 3 for Me pledge. Did you know that dairy products you've always loved are packed with nutrition? By participating in a Dairy 3 for Me pledge, you are committing to getting the 3 recommended servings of dairy by enjoying some of your favorite items like milk, cheese, and yogurt every day. Milk provides 9 essential nutrients, including calcium, potassium, phosphorus, protein, vitamins A, D, B12, riboflavin, and niacin. Milk is affordable. An 8-ounce glass of milk is only about 25 cents. This message was brought to you by the Goodhue County ADA.
Oh, yes. Nobody had the milk clock. I guess you could say that Fisher was doing that at the end there, the last 30 seconds was the milking clock, making those dairy producers proud over in Goodhue County. The Goodhue County ADA reminding us to unleash dairy's potential with the power of protein. The Goodhue County ADA says take the Dairy 3 for Me pledge. Add 3 servings of milk, cheese, or yogurt to your diet and power your day with protein. 24-20 is our score. The Esko Eskimos leading. They are the number 4 seed, the number 13 ranked team in the state. St. Cloud Cathedral, the number 5 seed, the number 14 ranked team in the state. It's been a great first half, and they're letting them play. No free throw shot at all by Esko, and the Crusaders are 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Just 3 guys have scored for Esko, and just 4 guys have scored for St. Cloud Cathedral here in the first half as we got the official paper stats. So I'll go over St. Cloud Cathedral scoring first. Nick Schaefer has 10 points here at halftime. He played 15 minutes in the first half. By the way, St. Cloud Cathedral is out-rebounded Esko, and Esko's got the 7-3 guy, 15-13. Trapp has 3 rebounds to go with his 8 points in 14 minutes of action for Esko. St. Cloud Cathedral again led by Schaefer. They just have 2 assists here for St. Cloud Cathedral and 2 assists here for the Esko Eskimos. Jangula's got 2 points for Cathedral, 6 for Plombin, 2 for Schaefer. Those are the only guys who have scored in the first half. Jacob Stolzenberg has 4 rebounds, but it's not scored. He's 0 for 2 from the field. Shooting percentages for St. Cloud Cathedral, 35%. For Esko, 48%. Helps to have the 7-3 guy with layups. I mean, that's a pretty high percentage shot, right? Schaefer's 3 of 4 from Treyland, but St. Cloud Cathedral as a team is 3 of 12 from beyond the arc. Esko is 0 for 4 from three-point range. Of course, they're all shooting NBA threes. I don't know why the line psychs them out, but it does. 48% shooting from the field for Esko and 35% for the St. Cloud Cathedral Crusaders. 24-20 is our halftime score. Esko leading here during your Pine Island Lumber halftime report. Again, at the conclusion of our broadcast, we'll be selecting our Taji Jewelry of Kenyon players of the game, courtesy of Taji Jewelry in downtown Kenyon. You don't want just any diamond. You want a Taji Jewelry diamond. 24-20 is our halftime score. This is the final game of the day here at the Target Center. Try and see if I can get you updated on the other late game over in the arena as Brooklyn Center defeated Breckenridge 63-48 in the 6 o'clock game. I'm going to have to hit refresh. And at the half, Caledonia leads Minnewaska area 37-26 at the half. 37-26. Of course, Caledonia out of section number 1. Caledonia is led at the half by Martin Morum. He's got 11 points. Eli King has 8. Owen King's got 5 points, 2 rebounds on 2 of 9 shooting. He's 1 for 6 from Treyland, but obviously they haven't needed him as Caledonia leads 37-26 at the half over at Williams Arena. Tomorrow, Roy will start our coverage. He'll have back-to-back games at 1 and 3 from the Class A quarterfinal round over at Williams Arena. Number 4 seed Russell Tyler Ruthven and number 5 seed Hinckley Finlayson. And these are Class A, the smallest schools in the state going at it. Roy will have the 3 o'clock game as well with Northwoods taking on Heritage Christian. Northwood's number 2 seed in Class A. And then tomorrow night at 6 and 8, I'll have back-to-back games. It's the semifinals of Class 4A. It'll be Cretin-Derham Hall and Eden Prairie, and an all-South suburban Lakeville North and Apple Valley. Of course, the Eagles of Apple Valley, the defending state champions, they had to come from behind to beat Forest Lake earlier today. Trey Jones took the team on his back. He got steal, layup, hit some free throws, and his 4 points at halftime ended up 20 points for the game as he had 16 second-half points and took the Apple Valley Eagles to the semifinals to take on a Lakeville North team that they split with during the season. I was told, it doesn't say in the program, it says the scores, but it doesn't say where the game was played. I was told by an Apple Valley fan, which is kind of interesting, that Apple Valley won at Lakeville and Lakeville North won in Apple Valley. Isn't that interesting? Now they get the rubber game, and it's in the state tournament. And the winner gets to play for a state championship. How's that for having a lot on the line? Your Pine Island Lumber Report is about ready to be over. With quality materials and super service, Pine Island Lumber wants to be your lumber yard. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
All right, America. H&R Block has some good news. For a limited time only, you could get a refund advance loan of up to $3,000 the same day you file at Block. That's right. You could get up to $3,000 today. No interest. Told you it was good news. To learn more or find participating locations near you, visit hrblock.com. Get your taxes won. Optional tax refund related loan from B of I Federal Bank. Not your tax refund. $500, $750, $1,250, or $3,000 loans offered. Approval of loan amount based on expected refund and other conditions. Funds loaded on prepaid card. Tax returns may be e-filed without applying for this loan. Fees for other products or features may apply.
The Gusty Basketball and Leadership Camp is designed to help each player from the highly skilled to beginners. This camp is for all age groups, boys and girls. The ultimate goal of the camp is to develop well-rounded basketball players emphasizing discipline, floor presence, and team concepts. Each player will receive individual attention designed to help correct and improve areas of weakness and inexperience. Resident and day camperships are available. While this camp teaches fundamentals of basketball, kids also receive quality time used to discuss leadership, motivation, and positive living. Online registration is preferred at GustyBasketballCamp.com. Enrollment limited, filling fast. So go to GustyBasketball.com and register.
Hi, this is Chris from Garlic's Water. Are you fed up with fighting rust stains and hard water problems at home? We have a system that can solve all your headaches. A Kinetico water system. We have a wide range of Kinetico water systems to fix any problem, big or small. Give me a call at 800-722-1282 or go online at garlicswater.com and let me show you what I can do to help. At Garlic's Water, your water has never been treated so well.
Garlic's Water.
Boy, they do like that electric guitar. Over in the band there. I can't figure out which band is which because they both have the same school colors, blue and gold. It's too far away for me to read anything on the front of their shirts. I'm going to guess that the band that has the electric guitar is from Esko. And that's a semi-wild guess. So that ends our Pine Island Lumber halftime report with quality materials and superb service. Pine Island Lumber wants to be your lumberyard. Big thank you to H&R Block. They have offices in Lakeville, Owatonna, and Faribault. H&R Block, they know taxes. In fact, you might want to get in there and get your maximum refund guaranteed. No computer program, by the way, can possibly come up with every tax question. If you think a computer program can come up with every tax question, how's that possible? Everybody's tax situation is different. Yours is different than mine, is different than your neighbor's, is different than your guy that lives across the street. How can any computer program come up with every single possible tax question? It's not possible. So get the hands-on service from H&R Block offices, Lakeville, Faribault, Owatonna. As Cathedral have the ball to start the second half, moving right to left on your radio dial. The Eskimos moving left to right. As with the basketball, as I mentioned, is St. Cloud Cathedral. And they almost turned it over on their first possession. I got to get my proper ink in my pen here. I change colors at halves. 24-20 our score. Esko leading. St. Cloud Cathedral against the zone defense. Here's a three, and it's no good. Rebound, trap with his long arms, gets it. And he'll hand it off to Berger. Berger will bring it up across that Timberwolf logo, moving left to right on your radio dial. He'll pass it on the right wing. They look to get it inside to Trapp. Trapp's being fronted. Now Trapp gets in front of the defender. He'll pass it back top of the key. One dribble. Now back out front to Berger. Trapp's lined up on that right side of the block. Now he's going to go to the left side where the ball is. They lob it into Trapp. He goes to the basket. Layup's good. And he's pushed in the back. Pretty easy call to make as Schaefer pushed him in the back. And Trapp has himself a good day going already. He's in double digits. 10 points. He'll have a chance for a three-point play. He's a 56% free throw shooter, though. 56%. He's a lefty, and he swishes it. Well, that didn't look like a 56% free throw shooter. It's 27-20. The Eskimos on top. Again, this is the Class 2A quarterfinals. No-look pass, baseline dunk. So Schaefer gets him, or Plombin rather, gets the dunk, the flush. Plombin. As Berger at the free throw line. Again, Trapp's too high in that. He's got to stay under the basket. They don't get those dunks. Fishers dribbles to his left. He's telling Trapp to get lower on the block. Trapp gets pushed off the block. Rebound's taken down by the St. Cloud Cathedral Crusaders. Back out between the two circles. Jongala gets it back on the left wing. Now swings on the right side to get the free throw line. Shots up, and it's good. By St. Cloud Cathedral's Schaefer. That's his second bucket. He's got 4, and it's 27-24. Esko leading. Esko's going left to right in your radio dial. In front of us, we're on that end of the floor. As looking to get the ball inside again is Esko. Trapp comes out to the free throw line for the moment, trying to open things on the baseline. Berger has it out beyond the NBA line. He'll back up with the basketball, and they'll reset their offense. With 15:45 to go and a 3-point Esko lead. Berger gets in attack mode, gets it in the corner for 3, and it's no good. Rebound, Trapp had it. Trapp almost volleyballed it to himself. Schaefer ends up with it, gets it over to Jongala. We'll bring it across the timeline. Pass it on the right wing. Now they get in the corner to Plombin. Here's a shot from 15. Trapp makes him alter his shot. The ball's saved in bounds, and coming out of there with it is the Eskimos. As Berger brings it across the Timberwolf logo. Fakes right, goes left. He's in trouble. Now gets it back out front. Between the two circles to Panzer. Panzer goes on the left side. As looking to dribble penetrate is Spindler, the sophomore. Spindler gets away with a push-off as he backs up. He clearly had the arm, and he does it again. The handoff goes to Berger. I don't know how you defend somebody when they get to use their off arm as a stiff arm. Berger dribbles to it. You see it all the time these days, though. Out front, it is Fisher. Fisher fakes left, goes right under the basket. He lost control of the ball. Turns it over. Coming back the other way, Cathedral. Layup is good. Schaefer just took it coast to coast. thanks to the turnover. And it's 27-26. Berger passes it on the left wing. Here's a three, and it's good. Boy, a big three for the Eskimos by Spindler. His first basket. He's got 26 threes now in the season. Underneath the basket, under Trapp. Shots up. Trapp, remember, has a couple fouls. Ball got knocked away from behind Trapp. He's kind of smiling and going, how the heck you think I'm going to drop the ball on my own? He looks at the official like, they bumped me off the ball. It's 30-26. Pass at the free throw line. And looking to dribble penetrate. Traps underneath the basket. They go reverse layup, and it's turned over by St. Cloud Cathedral. Again, Trapp made him alter his shot. He does a nice job of following guys and not allowing to use that rim as a protector. Trapp at the free throw line. Pass it on the left wing. Looking to dribble penetrate. Berger scores right-handed. Left side of the hoop. Yep, Berger scores. His first bucket of this half, he's got 8 points, and it's 32-26. Free throw line shot is no good. Rebound taken down by Fisher. Fisher looks to Trapp, who kind of jogging across the timeline. Now Berger, top of the key. Spins one way, throws the other to Fisher. Layup is no good, and a blocking foul is going to be called. Fisher's smart, and he's hurting. He hit the deck really hard. I mean, really hard. Foul's going to be on Schaefer, his second. He's still not getting up, is Fisher. And he might have been hurt, So they're checking him out. He's still on the floor. He hit the floor pretty hard. They do have trainers here, of course. And the trainer helps him up. They didn't have trainers when I was a kid. I mean, that I remember anyway. So he's going to come out. I'm feeling okay. Yeah, he's okay. He's okay. He's just got to shake it off here a little bit. 32-26. The Eskimos on top. Well, it's been an entertaining game. It's been the best game of the day. The Apple Valley game was pretty entertaining, too. They had to come from behind to win. They had a double-digit deficit in the second half and then stormed back to win it. 67-60 was the final score there against Forest Lake. But this has been the most competitive from, at least to this point. Nobody's had a double-digit lead in this one. Largest lead in the game. As we look at the stats, a service of H&R Block. Every time I want to push the stats, something else pops up on my screen. Largest lead was 3 by St. Cloud Cathedral in the first half, 13:39 mark. Here in the second half, a 7-point lead by the Eskimos about a minute into the half. So at the free throw line, shooting for Fisher. Shooting for Fisher is, well, he's not written in my book, so he must not play a lot. He's obviously a very good free throw shooter because he hit them both. You get to choose who you put in for the Eskimos. How do they end up in Class 4A in my book? Dribble, here's a floater that's no good. Trapp gets a rebound. As the young man who shot the free throws was a number that we don't have in the book. Really? It's a state tournament and you can't get the numbers right? So between the two, I mean, that used to be a technical when you didn't have the right numbers in the book. Of course, we're not the official scorebook. Trapp has it, gets it on the left wing. The young man who shot the free throws just missed a three, but Trapp put it back up, missed it. Trapp got tackled. He was trying to get a one-arm rebound, and he got his other arm dragged down on top of the defender, and the foul's clearly going to be on Schaefer, and that'll be his third. Again, Trapp seems to be a really nice guy. He goes over to Schaefer, makes sure he's okay. It doesn't say in our notes, in fact, we don't have any notes from Esko. This 7'3" guy is going to play college ball because you know he could play in college, obviously. Pass goes underneath the basket. Reverse layup missed badly by Berger. I mean, he came up really short. So it's 34-26. The Eskimos could have had a double-digit lead there. Now they put on a trap, and we got to travel. The trap caused him to travel. Great call by the coach to slap on that trap. It got the ball right back. That was awesome. I love teams that change their defenses, make other teams think. Sometimes you end up shuffling the feet like just happened. Berger holds up one finger on the right hand, dribbles between the two circles, now comes to the right, throws it on the right wing to Fisher. Back in the game. Looks to be okay. Fisher lobs it to Trapp. Trapp gets it back to Fisher. Fisher will lob it back to Trapp. Trapp inside the lane, shots up, and it's no good. Yeah, you want him to be deeper, more under the basket. Here's a steal, shots up, and it's in and out, no good. Rebound put back up and in by the Eskimos as Spindler scores. That was a nice rebound there by Spindler. He's got 5 second-half points, and it's a 10-point lead for the Eskimos. In St. Cloud Cathedral with 3 turnovers this half. Here's a 3, and it's good. Stolzenberg hits a triple. That's his 65th 3 of the season, and it's 36-29. Esko bringing the ball up left to right on your radio dial. Dribbling to his left is Berger. He'll pass it on the left side. As they look to get the ball inside, they get it to Fisher at the free throw line. No, it's stolen away. He didn't go to the ball. Out quick to it. Jungler goes down the lane and looks to pass it out front. They got knocked out of bounds by the Eskimos. So Esko has their 3rd turnover this half. St. Cloud Cathedral has 9 of those. They say the Eskimos, this must not be refreshed. I got to refresh it. No, they still have only 5. I had 5 in the first half for Esko. They just had one. So maybe they're asleep at the switch. We had a foul way out top. Going to be called on the Eskimos. It'll be against Ryan Panther, his 2nd. 10 minutes, 38 seconds to go on the Garlic's Water Conditioning of Faribault scoreboard. It's 36-29. Esko. The Eskimos. They're talking snowstorm around here Friday, I've been told. 4 inches of snow. Here's a 10-footer. It's no good. Again, Trapp made him alter his shot. Fisher gets a rebound. Trapp came out to challenge him, and, of course, they got to throw it over those arms. So Fisher brings it across the timeline. Coming out to get the ball. No, Fisher's going down the lane. Layup good. That was too easy. That's his first basket this half. He's got 12 points, and it's 38-29. Eskimos. St. Cloud Cathedral's going to have to D it up, but they're going to come back in this. Trapp just stole the ball on the baseline. Ends up at another turnover for St. Cloud Cathedral. Pass goes in the corner. That's their 10th. Fisher dribbles inside the blue paint under the basket. Off glass. Missed it. Rebound's taken down. Fisher put both hands up in the air like he thought he was fouled. Jungler brings it up. Scoops it on the left wing. The ball's poked away. Trying to get the ball before it goes out of bounds is Berger. Showed the quick hands there. We got a timeout. 9 minutes, 43 seconds to go in the game. It's 38-29. Nobody's subbed yet this half. You believe that? There's no substitute for the quality you find at Cashwise Foods in Owatonna, where you can get more than just a sub in their deli. They have an awesome deli at Cashwise Foods in Owatonna. Man, I could use something from there right now. Again, it's 38-29. Esko back in 30 seconds.
Mering Auction Company in Kenyon is Minnesota's auction leader, specializing in agricultural auctions for farmland and machinery, residential real estate, antiques, and vintage collector items. Mering Auction Company was founded in 1980 and conducts auctions all over the upper Midwest. Nobody does it better. I mean nobody. Mering Auction brings their 3 decades plus of experience, knowledge, and market history to every auction they do. For more information or to check the auction calendar anytime, go to meringauction.com.
9 minutes, 43 seconds to go in this one. 38-29, Esko on top of St. Cloud Cathedral. Shooting percentages, we look at their H&R Block stats. H&R Block with offices in Lakeville, Faribault, and Owatonna. Let's see here. St. Cloud Cathedral shooting 36%, Esko 44%. 3-point field goals, 29% for St. Cloud Cathedral. They have 4. Esko has 1 3, 12%. Well, you don't get a 7-3 guy. You don't need to shoot threes. From the free throw line, hitting it is Jungla. That's his second basket. And it is 38-31. So that's what Coach Meyer wanted there. He wanted to get a bucket on that possession. Berger brings the ball up, has the high screen, dribbles to his left, tried to get it in the corner, and again, you're the Eskimos. You're not going to the ball. That almost got stolen again. I'm sure Coach Debney can't be real happy. They've had a couple of steals that way. Perhaps goes to trap on the block, gets it out top of the key. Now they get it back to Fisher. Fisher will dribble to his right. Fisher looks to operate. They clean out that lane for him. Trap now comes to his side. He wants to lob it into Trap, and he's getting pushed. Man, is Trap getting pushed down low. I mean, he's just shoving him right in the belly. And a timeout's going to be taken by Esko because they didn't want a 5-second call on Mr. Fisher. Yeah, I wonder if he's related to the guys who put out the nuts. The Fisher, Fisher nuts. Anyway, 38-31 is our score. Turnovers here, they say 5 for Esko. I still think that they had that many at the half. Let me grab those first half stats. Let's see, the turnovers. Yeah, they did. And I know they've had a couple already this half. I've got them down for 3 this half. So, maybe the stat guy's asleep at the switch. Anyway, 10 turnovers for St. Cloud Cathedral according to the live stats and 5 for Esko. Of course, they're not official. The official will be the paper. Courtesy of H&R Block with offices in Lakeville, Faribault, and Owatonna. Berger has it right in front of us. He'll pass the top of the key for the Eskimos. Pastner will dribble to his right. Berger comes to the ball that time. They get it into Trap. Trap goes under the basket. Missed the shot. He's getting pushed around. He hits the deck. The other guy hits the deck. They're letting him get away with it. Bringing it across the timeline is Jungla. He has it way out front. Esko still in that zone, but they do extend it out. That should open the free throw line big time. I think that's where I'd be taking my shots. Isn't that where they got their last basket? That free throw line is open. They have a guy there. And then when Trap comes out to challenge him, that's when you get those dunks on the baseline. They've had a couple of those. Here's a 3, and it's good. Hitting the triple for St. Cloud Cathedral is Schaefer. To make things interesting, his 37th 3 of the season, and it's a 4-point game. Just under 8 minutes to go on the Garlics Water Conditioning of Faribault School Board. Berger swings on the left side. They look to get the ball inside. Trap is down on the block, right side. They'll pass the top of the key to Berger. Trap's on the left, actually, as you're facing the basket. Get it on the right wing. Now Trap will come to the other side. And again, they're getting very physical with him. A little shove in the back. He goes up. They had hands all over him. No call. I mean, really? Debney, what's happened now? The ball went out of bounds, I guess. Rolled over to grandmother's house through the woods. Have to track it down. With 7 minutes, and you should see Coach Debney. I should take a video. I mean, they have hands all over this 7-3 guy. He's getting pushed around like nothing. Pass goes on the left when he looks at. Here's a shot from 10. It's no good. Rebound taken out by Trap. Trap will hand it off to Berger. Berger will bring it up with 7:10 to go. His team's up by 2 possessions. It's 38-34. Berger. Double high post. And Trap and him are high. That tries to open things up underneath. Is looking to post up his Berger. Now Fisher will bring it back out to the Timberwolf logo. They've got the lead. Holds up one finger on the right hand. Fisher dribbles to his left. He'll back up with the basketball. Looks to Coach Debney, who shakes his head no. So I don't know what that meant. Fisher. Again, Berger trying to get the ball, was being fronted. Fisher dribbles to his left. Lobs it to Trap at the free throw line. Trap turns. Gets it back out front to Fisher. Well, looks like they're milking a little clock here, making the Goodhue County dairy producers proud. The Goodhue County ADA reminds us to all unleash dairy's potential with the power of protein. Pass on the left wing to Berger. Berger looks inside, traps on the low block now. Berger takes a couple of dribbles to free throw line, back out front to Fisher. With 6:10 to go and a 38-34 lead, Fisher will back up with the basketball. Both these teams averaged around 70 a game. Fisher dribbles to his left, bounces on the left side, going baseline. Berger floater, no good. Rebound trap, back up, no good. Rebound taken down by Jungla. He'll bring it across the Timberwolf logo. Go down the blue paint, kick it in the corner for three, and it's no good. Rebound's taken down by the Eskimos. The rebound comes down to Spindler, the sophomore, gets it to Berger. Berger will bring it across with a left-handed dribble. Goes to his left, and they're going to have a foul called on St. Cloud Cathedral. In the game is Sam Schneider. He is a 6-foot junior, if I wrote it in my book right. I'm going to make sure I wrote it in my book right. Look it up right now on the program. That's my writing sometimes. Leaves a little be desired. Shots up, no good. Let's see here. It is Schneider. Yep, another substitute. There's no substitute. From subs to chicken, even pizza, they cater to at Cashwise Foods in Owatonna. No substitute for their quality. Their taste, too. Man, are they good. There's an air steal. Pass goes in the corner. St. Cloud Cathedral moving right to left on your radio dial. Here on KDHL AM, Faribault, Minnesota. 70th year of baseline-to-baseline coverage. Boys State High School basketball tournament. Shots up, no good. Rebound taken down. Two guys look like they were tied up, and they call a travel. And nobody really had possession of the ball at the time. And Coach Debney, if I had a picture, I'd take it. He has both hands on top of his head. He can't believe the call with 5 minutes to go in the game. It did look like a tie-up to me, too. They line up like dominoes left side of the lane. St. Cloud Cathedral inbound. There's just under 5 minutes to go, and it's a two-possession game. Out front, Jungla has it. He'll back up with the basketball. They're still in that zone. If I'm St. Cloud Cathedral, I attack this. Attack it. So when they get the ball to the free throw line, Trapp typically does come out to get that guy. Then when you go baseline to get those dunks, here's a shot up, blocked by Trapp, out of bounds. Yep. Plombin took the shot. And again, it's going to be slim pickings when he's under the basket. You got to get those to the free throw line. Plombin drops the ball. Here's a shot up, and it's good by Schaefer. He got the air ball and just threw it up and in. He had 3 threes in the first half. Remember, he's got 14 points. He averages 10. It's 38-36. Esko. He'll hoop on this possession. With 4 minutes and 13 seconds to go, they want to keep St. Cloud Cathedral at bay. Pass comes out front to Fisher. Holding up 4 fingers on the right hand is Coach Debney. That's 4 low. Dribbling is Fisher, goes right under the basket. Missed the finger roll. Use the glass, my friend. Use the glass. He tried to finger roll, make it look pretty, and it didn't go in. It's 38-36. Out front with the basketball are the St. Cloud Cathedral Crusaders. They could tie on this possession or take the lead with a 3. They get at the free throw line where we said they should get it. Here's a step back 3, and it's good! Cathedral Stolzenberg gets a second tray and a half, and it's 39-38 St. Cloud Cathedral. Berger brings it across the timeline, dribbles right in front of us. Moving left to right, lobs it into Trapp. Trapp getting pushed around on that block big time. Finally, they call a foul. He's been pushed around a lot. The foul, and he can't believe he had a foul called on him either, which is something. It's Schaefer, his 4th. So Trapp will go to the free throw line where he's 1 for 1. He's a 56% free throw shooter on the season, has just 3 points this half, 11 in the game. He had some really nice, easy layups in the first half. He looked like a 56% free throw on that one as he misses. That first one was perfecto, and we got a timeout taken by St. Cloud Cathedral. Going to try to freeze the big fella. 3 minutes, 18 seconds to go in this game. St. Cloud Cathedral 39. Esko 38 on the Garlic's Water Conditioning of Faribault scoreboard. Well, I tell you, I love my Connecticut water softener, and you'll love yours too. From Garlic's Water Conditioning, Faribault. And it's 39-38. St. Cloud Cathedral back in 30 seconds.
Water is the essential for all life. Water Systems Company, Cannon Valley Water, serves southern Minnesota, northern Iowa, and western Wisconsin with the best water. Your choice of Candy Ojai purified water or Chippewa 100% spring water. Hot and cold coolers also available. Salt delivery provided for businesses or homes. The hot tap is awesome for hot chocolate teas or soups. Phone toll-free 888-452-0355. Dundas office is 645-8295.
Second one was hit by Trapp. He hits the second free throw, so he didn't freeze the big fella. We're tied at 39 with 3:15 to go. We've got 3 minutes and 12 seconds to decide who goes. Oh, my, a steal from behind. And Esko gets the ball back. Here's a shot by Berger. He came up short, and they're going to call a foul. Boy, that did not look like a foul. Man, oh, man, it was right in front of us. He turns to his teammate and says, "Did I foul?" And his teammate says, "No, you did not." Stolzenberg gets called for the foul. Might have been one of those anticipation whistles as Berger goes to the free throw line. Remember, the first half, they only shot 2 free throws, the two teams. We'll see if this is the difference in the game. Just 1 free throw has been made by St. Cloud Cathedral. That's the 3rd free throw made by Esko as he hits them both. Berger is an 80% free throw shooter, so good free throw shooter. And putting on a press here are the Eskimos. They were trying to get a turnover out of it and haven't so far. 41-39. Esko leads it with 2:50 to go in the game. St. Cloud Cathedral content to spread the floor here. See if they can't bring the big fella out and get one of those dunks on the baseline. Bounce pass, and there's a dunk on the baseline. Well, it's a reverse layup, but it's exactly what we called. Getting the score is Plombin. His second hoop this half. He's got 12 points, and we're tied at 41. Berger elevates, scores no. Trapp tries to get the ball. He was going to volleyball it to himself and didn't get the ball. Cathedral looks to bring it up. They're going to call a foul, I think, on the Eskimos, as the offensive player could have been called for pushing off. Spindler gets called for the foul. 2 minutes, 13 seconds to go. Esko has just 2 fouls this entire half, so they've got fouls to give big time. 4 of them. In fact, I'd be giving them. 2:08 to go. Pass comes to free throw line on the left wing. Here's a 3, and it's no good. Rebound taken down by nobody. Shot. No, they pass it in the corner because Trapp came over to challenge the shot. Bounce pass underneath. He tries to do a reverse layup, missed it. Ball's rejected by Trapp, and he fouls Schaefer. Trapp gets his 3rd foul. He followed through that time on the block. If he just blocks the ball and stops, he's okay, but he followed through and hit Schaefer, so Schaefer will go to the free throw line. A 71% free throw shooter on the season, and his free throw is good. Almost rimmed off. That was his 158th point of the season at the free throw line. And guess what, folks? St. Cloud Cathedral has a lead 42-41. He hit them both. And it's 43-41 with 1:51 to go. Eskimos need a hoop on this possession. Berger looks to bring it up. Berger with a thumb down, and Coach Debney's going to take a timeout. He knows they need a hoop on this possession. 1 minute, 44 seconds to go in regulation. St. Cloud Cathedral 43. Esko 41 on the Garlic's Water Conditioning of Faribault scoreboard. A water filtration system from Garlic's can help with problem water. Get the details at garlicswater.com. Back in 30 seconds.
Water is the essential for all life. Water Systems Company, Cannon Valley Water, serves southern Minnesota, northern Iowa, and western Wisconsin with the best water. Your choice of Candy Ojai purified water or Chippewa 100% spring water. Hot and cold coolers also available. Salt delivery provided for businesses or homes. The hot tap is awesome for hot chocolate teas or soups. Phone toll-free 888-452-0355. Dundas office is 645-8295.
Conclusion of our broadcast. We'll have our Taji Jewelry of Kenyon player or players of the game, courtesy of Taji Jewelry, downtown Kenyon. You got to stop by and see the diamonds, man. I know nothing about jewelry. I mean nothing. I don't wear anything jewelry-wise except a watch. So I really know nothing about jewelry. All I know is When Larry showed me his diamonds, they sparkle like crazy. And I think that's what the ladies like, is a sparkling diamond. I don't know that for a fact, but I'm thinking that might be the case. Check them out. See how they sparkle at Taji Jewelry. You don't want just any diamond. You want a Taji Jewelry diamond. So the Eskimos, this is big time. You have to have super efficient offense here down the stretch. Minute 43 to go. They're down by 2, 43-41. If it were me, I'd get it into trap and let them dunk the ball. That's a pretty high percentage shot. Out front, Berger almost turned it over as he gets it over to Fisher. Fisher dribbles to his right. Looks like they isolated that side for Fisher. He goes in and scores. He was looking for a foul, but they didn't give it to him. He's got 2 buckets this half, 14 points. It's 43 apiece with a minute 19 to go. Is St. Cloud Cathedral going to milk the last minute 15 and make those Goodhue County dairy producers proud? The Goodhue County ADA reminding us to take that pledge to get our 3 daily doses of dairy and protein, and but they're going to milk them final minute. They're playing catch out front, and they're going to go for the last shot, it looks like. 53 seconds to go. If they miss, we go to overtime. Jungla drives, unless they turn it over, and they almost did. They're going to have a foul call. Now, they do have fouls to give here. They have a couple more fouls to give. In fact, that's exactly what their coaches are telling them here. Let's pick up the pressure. Let's not let them sit out there and dribble. 46 seconds. Let's see if we can get a steal. 46 seconds to go. We can gamble because we've got a couple fouls to give. We're tied at 43 with 44 seconds to go. Jungla passes it on the left wing. They're way out high against the Eskimos. 35 seconds. Handoff goes to Jungla. He got trapped. Almost had a tap from behind again. Now they get it back out front to Plombin. He's going to get it back to Jungla. Fisher's going to trap him, and they had to go way up high to get that ball. Then Plombin at the Timberwolf logo. 19 seconds. There's the other foul to give up. So we're tied at 43. They got one more foul to give. One. That's it. As Coach Debney just told one of his players right now, so he must be a good thief of the ball. 19 seconds to go. Pass comes in. Can't steal that one. And they're going to trap him. He passes it across the timeline with 12 seconds. They better start looking at the basket. Ooh, he was over and back almost. Now they pass the right side. It's almost, it is. It's stolen away. Throwing ahead. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Here's a 3. It's partially blocked. Trap just throws it over his head at the basket. We're going to overtime. 43-43, St. Cloud Cathedral and Esko on the Garlic's Water Conditioning, a Faribault scoreboard. Overtime in 1 minute. Be back in 1 minute.
Make it personal. Make it Taji Jewelry.
Awards by Taji and Kenyon can assist you in recognizing someone with plaques or trophies in a variety of styles and price ranges. Say thanks to a dedicated employee. Reward a son or daughter's accomplishments. Whatever the occasion, Taji Jewelry and Kenyon has the experience to assist in choosing the appropriate award. Teams throughout the area have used Awards by Taji because they know the service is unmatched and the price is right. Pine Island Lumber supports high school athletics because they understand what it takes to compete. They also appreciate the projects you may need to get completed around your home or farm. That's why the full-service lumberyard was established in the 1940s to serve the area, supplying everything you need to go from start to finish with a building project of any size. Pine Island stocks quality raw lumber, finished millwork, windows and doors. Check out the Trex Decking available, the nation's largest manufacturer of wood alternative decking, railing, and fencing. Make Pine Island Lumber your lumberyard.
43 apiece is our score. There's 4 minutes on the clock. We're going to overtime. Trap wins the tap. You would think so. It's 7-3. Esko has the ball. Berger's out front with it. As he dribbles to the free throw line and a little farther, he'll shoot the 8-footer, and it's good. Berger scores on the first possession of the second half. So we're going to try and see if we can't keep track of these overtime points. Separate from the rest. 45-43 is our score. Esko leads it. Esko had a shot at the buzzer. They missed. They came up short with a 3. Pass in the corner. And then Trap got the rebound. He threw it over his head, and it hit the backboard, but didn't go in, obviously. As Jungler is out front with the basketball. Trapp, again, is guarding the guy at the free throw line. And I don't know if I'm Coach Devaney, I want him under the basket. Pass goes to the free throw line. Here's a turnover. Bad pass. Coming back the other way, Berger. He's going to stop, pop, and it's good. Little 8-footer. Berger's hit a couple of 8-footers in the OT. Points off turnover. It's a 47-43 Esko lead. Backing up with the basketball is Jungla. Pass it on the left wing. Gets it back top of the key. They go to the free throw line. Here's a three from the right side. It's no good. Rebound taken down by St. Cloud Cathedral. Now they get it back inside. Pass goes to the free throw line. Looking to get it inside. Schaefer will toss on the left side. They get a corner to Jangala for three, and it's good! Jangala hits the triple. That is his 20th three of the season. He's got 7 points, averages 9, and it's 47-46 Esko with 2:27 to go on the Garlic's Water Conditioning of Faribault scoreboard. Dribbling left baseline, and we have a foul called. Fisher will go to the free throw line. I think they called it. Yes, they did call it on Stolzenberg. His second. 6 points at the free throw line for Esko and 3 for St. Cloud Cathedral. That's the difference right now. Fisher's free throw is good. He's a 72% free throw shooter. He's got 114 points now on the season from the free throw line. His next free throw is no good. He came up short. It was almost tipped in by Schaefer. 48-46. Bringing the ball up, Jungla gets it on the left wing. At the free throw line, it's Schaefer. Schaefer will shoot it and miss it. Rebound, Trapp. Trapp will get it in the corner. 48-46. There's 2 minutes to go. Or Esko make those Goodhue County dairy producers proud and milk the clock. No, Berger goes right to the basket, missed it. Rebound's tapped out. They're going to shoot a three, and it's no good. Trapp got pushed from behind again. Ball went right through his hands, and here comes St. Cloud Cathedral. Right to left on your radio dial. He did not like that possession. I don't think Coach Devaney did either. When they tapped it back out, they should have milked more clock. They're only up by 1 field goal. As Jangala dribbles to his right. Little floater in the lane's up, no good. Rebound taken down by, oh my, it's stolen away. Well, they're going to call foul. They'll call foul underneath, I think, on Trapp. We'll see. It looked like they were maybe tied up. No, it's not on Trapp because it's the second foul. I don't know who they called it on. Minute 23 to go. I do know that Esko just took a timeout. 48-46 is our score. Our statistics, the service of H&R Block, Lakeville, Owatonna, Faribault. Don't get your taxes just done. Get your taxes won with H&R Block. Get your maximum refund guaranteed. Cashwise Foods in Owatonna is the home of Taste of Easter Friday, Saturday. From subs to chicken, even pizza. They cater too at Cashwise Foods in Owatonna. Boy, I could sure use one of those subs from the deli there at Cashwise. Minute 23 to go in overtime. It's 48-46. The Eskimos of Esko leading. Wouldn't you know it? The last game of the day, and we're in overtime. This couldn't happen the first game. It has to happen the last game. Hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Service of all of our super people will make it possible. Gusty Basketball Leadership Camp, H&R Block in Lakeville, Faribault, and Owatonna. The Goodhue County ADA, Pine Island Lumber, Todgy Jewelry, Downtown Kenyon. Cannon Valley Water is part of the Water Systems of Southern Minnesota. Cashwise Foods, Owatonna, Matt Mering Auction Company in Kenyon, and Garlic's Water Conditioning of Faribault. 48-46, minute 23 to go in the overtime. St. Cloud Cathedral retains possession of the ball. They'll inbound the ball underneath their own basket. Pass goes in the right corner. A couple of left-handed dribbles by Plombin. Back out front. Schaefer at the free throw line gets it right side for three. It's no good. Rebound. Trapp goes high in the air to get that one. When you're 7-3, you don't have to go too high off the ground to be high in the air. Berger brings it across the timeline, left to right. Looks to dribble, penetrate, gets it on the left side. The new person in the game here for Esko, back in the game, is Spindler, the sophomore. He's got 5 points second half. Spindler dribbles inside the lane, gets it to Trapp. Stop! The 7-3 Trapp lets out a primal scream. He's got 6 second half points, 14 in the game, and it's 50-46. They got to hurry. Here's a 3 from NBA, and it's good from NBA range. Jangula hits the 3, his 21st of the season, and it's a 1-point game with 36.7 seconds to go on the Garlic's Water Conditioning, a Faribault scoreboard, back in 30 seconds.
Now is the perfect time for children to spruce up their eating habits by making more healthful choices at home and school. Consuming at least 3 servings of milk, cheese, and yogurt each day is a deliciously easy way to help kids maintain strong, healthy bones, muscles, and teeth. Dairy foods contain 3 of 5 nutrients that children don't get enough of: calcium, potassium, and magnesium. Learn more at dairymakesense.com. Your local dairy farmers encourage you to enjoy nutritious, delicious dairy products. This message was brought to you by the Goodhue American Dairy Association.
50-49, Esko leads St. Cloud Cathedral. I'm sure that lead feels about as comfortable as a toothache. Head coach Mike Devaney got his 500th win earlier this season. 55% they shoot from the field. And in this game, let's see what they're shooting now. Let's see here. 38% for St. Cloud Cathedral, 40% for Esko. This is a team that shoots 55% normally. As the two guys down here, Schaefer and Trapp, are just exchanging a smile, and boy, that's great sportsmanship. I mean, they're going at each other like nobody's business. Schaefer more so pushing around Trapp. I mean, he's undersized big time. Schaefer is, let's see, he's 6'6". He looks like a midget to the 7'3 Trapp. So at the free throw line is going to be Berger, as they just fouled with 31 seconds to go. Berger's got 2 free throws, and he made that one. He's an 80% free throw shooter on the season. He got 14 points. Let's see if he can hit this one. If he does, and he does, the worst they can do unless they foul on a 3 is have a tie and go to another overtime. 29 seconds to go. Bringing the ball up for the St. Cloud Cathedral team is Jangula. Gets it out front. Schaefer gets it back to Jangula. Takes a couple of left-handed. Here's a Schaefer. Gets the guy to go in the air. Here's a 3, and it's good! We got a tie game! Plombin hits the triple, and it's tied at 52. There's 5 seconds. Berger's got to hurry. I don't know if he knows it. Goes in the lane off glass, and it's no good! We're going to a second overtime. Boy, it looked like it was going to go in when he kissed it off glass. Then Trapp tried to tip it back up and in. I don't think it would have counted had it gone. We're going to a second overtime at the Target Center back in 30 seconds.
The Gusty Basketball and Leadership Camp is designed to help each player from the highly skilled to beginners. This camp is for all age groups, boys and girls. The ultimate goal of the camp is to develop well-rounded basketball players, emphasizing discipline, floor presence, and team concepts. Each player will receive individual attention designed to help correct and improve areas of weakness and inexperience. Resident and day camperships are available. While this camp teaches fundamentals of basketball, kids also receive quality time used to discuss leadership, motivation, and positive living. Online registration is preferred at GustyBasketballCamp.com. Enrollment limited, filling fast, so go to GustyBasketball.com and register.
Yeah. They do a great job at the Gusty Basketball Leadership Camp. St. Peter. Wow, what a game. We're going to a second overtime. Talk about a primetime shot. Plombon hits the triple. By the way, folks, that was just his 8th 3 all season. And he hits it to send it to a second overtime. When I watch the replay up on the monitor here, I don't think that would have gone. It would have counted had Trapp's tap gone in, but would have been fun to find out, eh? So we got the tap, controlled this time by St. Cloud Cathedral, and they're going to call a foul on Esko. So we're going to go down and shoot free throws, and this is going to be a free throw shooting contest in overtime because both teams are in the bonus. That was the last foul they had to give. And believe me, they didn't want to give it there. So at the free throw line is going to be Nick Schaefer. Nick is a 6'3 junior. The other Schaefer, Michael, is a 6'6 senior. Nick's free throw is good. That's just the 4th point at the free throw line for St. Cloud Cathedral. 9 points for Esko. It's been kind of the difference. Although we're in the second overtime of this game. The Gothics Water Conditioning a Faribault scoreboard. He made the second one. 54-52. Oh, I forgot to change the color of my ink for the second overtime. Shame on me. Berger dribbles to his right. There's the right hand. Pass on the right side to Fisher. Goes down the lane. Layup good. Well, you get the sense that when he wants to turn it on, man, he can just turn it on. He's got 17. We're tied at 54. Bringing it across is Plombin. He'll hand it off now to Jangula. Jangula's a junior. This team could be back again next year. St. Cloud Cathedral, we got some juniors out here. First trap, the 7-3 player for Esko is a senior. He just got a rebound off a missed shot. Jangula tried to hit it in the middle of the lane. Boy, he does alter a lot of shots. He blocked the number early. Berger looks to dribble, penetrate, hands it off. I'm going to bring it back to Spindler as the top of the key. They got Trapp on the low block. They had a couple of guys guarding him. As Fisher comes out high to get the ball. Last time he just went right down the lane and got a layup. He got fouled there. Pass goes in the corner to Fisher. He's going to shoot a three. It's no good. Rebound's taken down by St. Cloud Cathedral. We're tied at 54 with 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the second overtime. Jangula looks to his coach, brings it across the timeline. He's directing traffic out there as Coach Meyer, telling people where to go. They got big-time spacing on the floor. And again, if I'm trapped, I stay lower. Let Schaefer shoot from the free throw line. Here's a three, and it's no good. Rebound taken down, put back up. He's blocked the ball. He got all ball. They call a foul on him. Wow. That was all ball. That was a horrible call. I mean, it was really bad. So at the free throw line is going to be Plombin, who has himself a 63% free throw shooting. Gives his team the lead on the foul called on Trapp. Trapp has got 4 fouls, one more, and he's done. So now I'd take it right to him. As he missed the second free throw, Trapp with a nice box out to clear the lane for his teammates. It's a 1-point lead for St. Cloud Cathedral, 55-54. We've got 2 minutes to go in the second overtime. Berger's out front with the basketball. Got a man standing right in the corner, gets it to Fisher again, looks to operate in the lane, shoots, comes up short, and he's fouled. See, he hit him on the arm. Going to be on Plombin, his second. So at the free throw line is going to be Mr. Fisher. Quinn is 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. If he hits both, he'll give his team a 1-point lead. He hits the first. It's a swoosh. He has 18 points. A 6'5 senior, 1,000-point scorer, comes up short on the second. We had a tie game, folks. It's 55-55 with 1:46 to go in the second overtime. Now, remember last overtime, St. Cloud Cathedral tried to milk over a minute, and they turned it over. Here's a three, and it's no good. The rebound's going to go off of whom? It's going to go off of St. Cloud Cathedral. Ball goes to the Eskimos with 93 seconds to go in the second overtime. So let's see what Esko does here. Oh, my. We're tied at double nickels. Lob pass to Trapp. He hit the backboard with a pass, a fortuitous bounce. The three is good on the fortuitous bounce. Picking it up for Esko and shooting the three is Panther. His first basket of the game comes with 1:12 to go, and it's a three. 58-55. Pass Schaefer at the free throw line. Here's a long three. It's good! Jangula hit the big three in the regulation. He hits one there. And we're tied at 58, just under a minute to go. Yep, Coach Debney's going to take a timeout, and I almost would bet the farm, even though I don't have one, that it would be going for the last shot here. I'm the Eskimos. ISO Fisher and have him dump it off the trap for a dunk. Right? ISO Fisher, have him dump it off the trap for a dunk. We'll see if that's what they do. 52 seconds to go on the Garlic's Water Conditioning, a Faribault scoreboard. We're tied at 58 in the second overtime. My, oh my. Log on to garlicswater.com. Get a no-hassle, no-obligation quote or a water analysis. Hey, Matt Mering Auction Company in Kenyon is the place to go if you're having a real estate as well as a farm auction. We all know that Matt does a great job on farm auctions, but did you know that real estate auctions really are the way to go? Your farm or your house doesn't sit on the market forever and ever and ever, and you can't get it sold. Nope, you just auction it off, and you tell Matt, and believe me, Matt knows his values. You tell Matt what you'd like for the house. Matt is a very upfront guy. That's what I love about Matt Mering. He'll tell it like it is. He'll tell you whether or not you're probably going to get the price that you're asking for your home. He knows the housing values. And guess what? Instead of having it sit on the market month after month after week after month after month, you sell it right there at the auction. And again, if you don't get the price you want, you don't have to sell the home. But you can get it done in one day rather than having it sit on the market for month after month after month. Get the details at meringauction.com. Fisher's going to bring it up across the timeline with 49 seconds to go in the second overtime. Being checked out top by Plumbin. He bounces it right side, gets it back in the right corner, takes a couple of left-handed dribbles. There's 39 seconds to go. He'll bring it back out top. Berger wants to get the ball. Fisher doesn't give it to him. Between the legs dribble, swings it over on the left wing. There's 30 seconds to go. Let's see if they ISO Fisher on a side and dump it off the trap. Berger looked to the official to see if he was going to get a 5-second call. He wasn't. As he might now, though. He's got to get 13 seconds to go. You'd hate to get a 5-second call here. He backs up with the ball with 7 seconds to go. Berger looks to get in attack mode at the free throw line. He dumps it over the trap, shoots it up. It's no good. We're going to another overtime. Can you believe this? We're going to a third overtime. That was not a very good offensive set at all by the Eskimos. They didn't get the ball back to Fisher. Berger got it to Trapp, who was way out of position, off balance when he shot the ball. I mean, I think that's the guy I want to take the shot, but I want him to dunk the ball, not shoot an off-balance jumper. So here we go. We're going to a third overtime, tied at 58 of the Garlic's Water Conditioning, a Faribault scoreboard. Back in 1 minute.
All right, America. H&R Block has some good news. For a limited time only, you could get a refund advance loan of up to $3,000 the same day you file at Block. That's right. You could get up to $3,000 today. No interest. Told you it was good news. To learn more or find participating locations near you, visit hrblock.com. Get your taxes won. Optional tax refund related loan from BofI Federal Bank. Not your tax refund. $500, $750, $1,250, or $3,000 loans offered. Approval and loan amount based on expected refund and other conditions. Funds loaded on prepaid card. Tax returns may be e-filed without applying for this loan. Fees for other products or features may apply.
Hi, this is Chris from Garlic's Water. Are you fed up with fighting rust stains and hard water problems at home? We have a system that can solve all your headaches. A Kinetical water system. We have a wide range of Kinetical water systems to fix any problem, big or small. Give me a call at 800-722-1282 or go online at garlicswater.com and let me show you what I can do to help. At Garlic's Water, your water has never been treated so well.
Garlic's Water.
We're in our third overtime. Meanwhile, Caledonia just absolutely took Minnewaska to school. 80-41. Wow. I'm sure glad we didn't do that game. I mean, congratulations to Caledonia, but talk about a yawner. This has been anything but a yawner. We're in the third overtime. It's 58 apiece. Berger passes it in the corner. Spindler gets it on the left wing, and it's stolen away. So a turnover right out of the gate by the Eskimos here in the third overtime. We're tied at 58. Jangler pass on left wing. Most of these guys have been on the floor the whole game. Here's a shot to the free throw line, and it's good by Schaefer. I told you that's been open all day. Schaefer finally takes one. I mean, Trapp does come out to challenge him sometimes, but I'm sure he's been told by his coach maybe to stay down low because they had a couple of dunks because he came out to challenge. Fisher under the basket over Schaefer. Missed, came up short. Rebound's taken down. Some of these guys are probably getting a little tired in the legs, playing a lot of minutes. There hasn't been a lot of subbing here, especially by Esko, the Eskimos. Of course, Cashwise Foods in Owatonna is the home of Taste of Easter Friday and Saturday. It is 60-58. Now St. Cloud Cathedral looks like they're going to let a little air on the ball. There's a triple, and it's no good. Twice off iron. Trapp got the rebound. Remember, he's got 4 fouls. Handoff goes to Berger. I think I'd use Trapp offensively as long as he's in there. Berger gets it out front to Trapp. He'll leave it behind him to Fisher. Fisher gets in attack mode. Pass it on the left wing. Now they get it back to Berger out top of the key. Well, that last possession of the second overtime was, I don't think, a real good one. Berger dribbles to his right. He dribbled the free throw line kind of in the little land of nowhere. And Trapp ended up having to get it about 8 feet from the hoop and shot an off-balance shot. So Berger looks to his coach with 1:53 to go. His team is down 60-58. Berger will get it into Trapp. Trapp goes off glass and scores. That's the kind of shot they should have taken the last possession of the second overtime. And then we'd be going home. Tied at 60 with 95 seconds to go. Jangler passing on the left wing. Gets it back out between the two circles. Swings it all the way in the corner now. Plombin gets it to Schaefer. Ball's knocked away. Oh, my. They're going to call a foul on Fisher. Wow. Fisher's done. With 1:24 to go. Arguably the best player has to go to the bench. Coach Debney is looking at him and saying he's going for the ball. He has as much right to that ball as anybody else has, and he got knocked over, and you call a foul on him. That's what Coach Debney's saying right now. Well, they're not going to change it. So at the free throw line for the Crusaders is Nick Schaefer's 3 for 4. If he makes this, they've got the lead with 1:24 to go in the third overtime, and it's good. We'll have another. Trapp, the big 7-3 guy for Esko, just threw a behind-the-back pass to the referee. Deep side by Schaefer. This is the younger Schaefer, the junior. And it's good. You hit them both. He's got 8 second-half points, 18 in a game. He's having a heck of a game. He averages 10 a game. It's 62-60. Of course, we're in our third overtime. As Berger brings it across the Timberwolf logo left to right on your radio dial. Looks to dribble penetrate. Goes up off glass. Missed it. Falling down in the middle of the paint was Spindler for the Eskimos. 62-60. St. Cloud Cathedral can up that to 2-possession game, or will they hold the ball? It's under a minute to go. Looks like they might hold the ball. Now remember last time they tried to hold the ball. They were going for a shot. They ended up turning it over. Esko missed a free, or we would have not had the first overtime. And then, of course, we had not a real good offensive set, in my opinion, by Esko to go to the third overtime at the end of the second overtime. And so we'll see what St. Cloud Cathedral does here with a 62-60 lead here in the third overtime. Man, got to keep over my overtime streak. You know, the only problem is they don't pay me overtime. Back in 30 seconds.
You don't want to miss a Saturday morning clean farm retirement auction for Rod and Ron Stone in rural Claremont. Matt Maring's call begins at 9:30 Saturday morning at 10081 670th Street. This auction features John Deere equipment, tractors, and a combine, a 9610, also a John Deere 7200 planter, Case XT60 skid loader, very clean twin screw farm grain trucks. If you can't be there, bid online at maringauction.com.
Wow. Hope you're enjoying this one. 62-60, St. Cloud Cathedral looking for their 26th win. Esko is looking for their 27th win. They're looking to head to the semifinals of Class 2A. Caledonia absolutely blew them out of the barn. Minnewaska area, winning by almost 40. They're dribbling a lot out top with 45 seconds to go. Well, can they, they're going to have to foul here. Looked like he tied him up or tried to tie him up, and they're going to call a foul on Panzer. That's his. So at the free throw line is going to be Jangula, who's not been to the free throw line yet. He's a 67% free throw shooter on the season. Averages 9 points, has 3 triples this half. So that's 9 right there. He's got 13 in the game. He averages 9 a contest. His free throw is no good. He'll have another. If he makes this, it's a 3-point game with 42.8 seconds. And remember, Fisher fouled out of the game and is on the bench. So they don't have him as an offensive option. I'll try and get you the substitute for him in a moment. There's no substitute for the quality you find at Cashwise Foods in Owatonna. And it's good. It'll take a triple to tie the game and send us to a 4th overtime. Seriously. Berger brings it up left to right. Trapp is at the free throw line, gets it back to Berger. Berger's going to shoot the triple, and it's no good. Comes up short. Rebound taken down. Trying to get back outside the 3-point line with 26 seconds. Back to Berger. We had a timeout taken by Coach Dabney. He's going to map out a play to get that triple. Berger's upset with himself that he missed the triple. Berger, by the way, has 21 threes on the season. He has none in this game. None in this game. He's an 80% free throw shooter, but because of a 3-point lead by St. Cloud Cathedral, you have to get a triple to tie this game. 22.9 seconds to go in the 3rd overtime. Well, nobody's, I shouldn't say that. I was going to say nobody's milking clock, but that's kind of what the St. Cloud Cathedral is looking for, that other possession here. Milking clock, making dairy producers proud. The Goodyear County ADA reminding us to unleash dairy's potential with the power of protein. Wow. I feel like I played in this triple overtime game. I'm tired. What a great game. It's a shame that some team has to not come out on top in this one. I'm telling you. So the winner of this game, Minnehaha won the first game, will play Minnehaha Academy, the number 1 seed. The winner of this game will play at 6 o'clock Friday here at Target Center. We'll have that game for you right here on KDHL. Berger has the ball. He's dribbling. He gets it in the corner for 3. It comes up short. That's going to be the game. Young man said he was fouled on the 3. Official does not call the foul. Spindler missed the 3. 11.8 seconds. This thing might finally be over. St. Cloud Cathedral, if they hit free throws here, it will be. Schaefer's at the free throw line. This is the elder Schaefer. Michael Schaefer is 2 for 2 from the charity stripe and a 71% free throw shooter on the season. He's been there a lot. He scored 159 points this season at the free throw line. That includes the last 2 he made, and he made it. He'll have another. That does it. You're not going to foul him on a 3. You're going to let him go down and shoot. Celebration mode at the Crusaders of St. Cloud Cathedral. What a terrific game. 64-60, and of course Esko goes to the consolation bracket, and the free throw is no good. He missed a second, I think on purpose. Doesn't matter. 64-60. I don't know if I'd miss it on purpose. You foul somebody on a 3, that was too close. He almost fouled him on a 3. Now they come back the other way, and that's the game. St. Cloud Cathedral is pretty ecstatic, pretty devastated. The Eskimos of Esko. 64-60, St. Cloud Cathedral. As the big fella comes over and gives a hug to Mr. Trapp. What great respect there, Trapp and Schaefer hugging. And just terrific, because I'm telling you, Schaefer was shoving him around and grabbing him and everything else. And, you know, when you're 6'6", you're normally one of the bigger guys on the floor in this class. But the 7-3 Trapp unfortunately, they couldn't give him the ball as deep because, well, he pushed him around and he grabbed him and they let him do it. And so, consequently, Esko does not advance in the winner's bracket. They go to the consolation bracket, and St. Cloud Cathedral will be playing in the winner's bracket. 64-60 our score. St. Cloud Cathedral wins in 3 overtimes. My, oh my, what a great game. We need to select our Taji Jewelry of Kenyan players of the game, courtesy of Taji Jewelry. You don't want just any diamond, you want a Taji Jewelry diamond. We'll do that right after this 1-minute timeout.
Water is the essential for all life. Water Systems Company Cannon Valley Water serves southern Minnesota, northern Iowa, and western Wisconsin with the best water. Your choice of Candy Ojai purified water or Chippewa 100% spring water. Hot and cold coolers also available. Salt delivery provided for businesses or homes. The hot tap is awesome for hot chocolate teas or soups. Phone toll-free 888-452-0355. Dundas office is 645-8295.
Make it personal. Make it Taji Jewelry.
Awards by Taji and Kenyon can assist you in recognizing someone with plaques or trophies in a variety of styles and price ranges. Say thanks to a dedicated employee. Reward a son or daughter's accomplishments. Whatever the occasion, Taji Jewelry and Kenyon has the experience to assist in choosing the appropriate award. Teams throughout the area have used Awards by Taji because they know the service is unmatched and the price is right.
Wow. I don't know what to say. That was just a great game. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. 64-60, St. Cloud Cathedral wins it. 37% shooting by Esko and 39% by St. Cloud. Our stats, the service of H&R Block. Man, do they know their numbers. At H&R Block, they know taxes. H&R Block with offices in Lakeville, Owatonna, and Faribault. 3-point shooting. St. Cloud Cathedral had 10 threes, only 2 for Esko. That was one of the differences in this game. Free throws were dead even. Both teams scored 10 points at the free throw line. Rebounds, 45 for St. Cloud Cathedral and 34 for Esko. That's a plus 11, and they had a 7-3 guy. 13 turnovers by St. Cloud Cathedral, only 6 according to their official stats. I could swear Esko had a few to start the second half and had 5 at the half, so I would have given them at least 8. But anyway, they show 6 here. Last field goal in the third overtime came with 1:45 to go for Esko and 3:19 for St. Cloud Cathedral. It was free throw city in the OT, the third one. Of course, their legs had to be spent. Largest lead of the game for St. Cloud Cathedral was 4 with 11 seconds to go in the third overtime, and 10 with 11:36 to go in the second half for Esko. That's right, they had a double-digit lead in this game, and they couldn't hold on. So, your final scoring for the St. Cloud Cathedral Crusaders. Nick Schaefer had 18 points, 14 for Jangula, 14 for Plombin, and 12 for Michael Schaefer. Our players of the game, courtesy of Taji Jewelry, downtown Kenyon, are going to be Jackson Jangula, a 5'10 junior, hit a couple of prime-time threes. Guy averages, 10 points a game? And he comes up with a 14-point performance here. Also had 3 rebounds and 3 assists in the game. He was 3 for 4 for Treyland. And Michael Schaefer, the 6'6 senior, had, he had 12 points and 16 rebounds. Man, did he do a job on the glass. Remember, Trapp pretty much owned the glass in the first half. Well, I guess he had 6 or 7. He ends up with 14. He had 16 points and 14 rebounds, a double-double for Mr. Trapp. So again, Jangula and the 2 Schaefers are going to be our players of the game, courtesy of Taji Jewelry in downtown Kenyon. You don't want just any diamond, you want a Taji Jewelry diamond. So Michael Schaefer is a double-double too, 12 points, 16 rebounds, played 48 minutes in this game. 48 minutes for Plombin, 45 minutes for Jangula, and 45 minutes for Nick Schaefer. I told you they didn't sub a ton. Off their bench, they got 10 minutes out of 2 guys. That's it for St. Cloud Cathedral. For the Eskimos, they did play 4 different guys, but they had a total of 8 minutes. We're talking some big-time minutes logged by these 2 teams. here in Class AA, they're going to be very, very happy that they don't have to play until Friday. I'm telling you that. If they would have had to play tomorrow, there's no way. So St. Cloud Cathedral advanced to take on a very good Minnehaha Academy team. Minnehaha Academy, the number 1 seed, with just 4 losses on the season. On the other side of the bracket, Caledonia beat Minnewaskeri. They ran away from them, picked up their 27th win. They'll play Friday night at 8 here at the Target Center. We'll have that game, too, on KDHL radio. And Brooklyn Center took it to Breckenridge. So Brooklyn Center, the team that knocked off number 1 rated Minneapolis North, will take on Caledonia in the late game. In the late game on Friday night. So the table is set for the semifinals in classes 2, 3, and 4A. And tomorrow, of course, Class A gets underway. Roy Williams will have the first 2 games of our coverage tomorrow. The 4 and 5 seed, Russell Tyler Ruthven, the number 4 seed, and Hinckley Finlayson will be the 1 o'clock game. Roy will have that from Williams Arena. That'll be followed by the number 2 seed Northwoods taking on Heritage Christian at 3. I'll have the 2 Class 4A semifinal games at 6 and at 8 tomorrow night. Those 2 semifinal games, I'm going to turn the book to the bracket so I get the right times. 6 o'clock tomorrow night, it's Cretin-Derham Hall and Eden Prairie. And at 8 o'clock tomorrow night, Apple Valley tangles with Lakeville North in an all-South Suburban semifinal. Of course, the Eagles of Apple Valley are the defending state champions. Those 2 teams have split during the season. They're both in the South Suburban Conference. The winner of the South Suburban was Apple Valley by 1 game. Guess who finished second? Lakeville North. And again, they did split during the regular season. So this should be a dandy game tomorrow. I'm looking so forward to it. I'm looking forward to both those games. What am I saying? We'll have the Class 4A semifinals tomorrow night here from Target Center at 6 and at 8. Thanks for Alex's engineering prowess back at the studios. Big thank you to all of our engineers today and all of our super sponsors who make our broadcast possible. I'm asked all the time, how have you done it? How have you been able to do this for 70 consecutive years? KDHL celebrating its 70th birthday this year, and every single year that the station's been on the air, we've been broadcasting for the Boys State High School basketball tournament. 70 years, and the reason is sponsorships. Sponsors understand that people do love sports. They listen to sports. They hear their messages. And I'm sure that these people are being patronized. Many of them have been with us over a couple of decades. So you know it has to work. Gusty Basketball and Leadership Camp, St. Peter. H&R Block and Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. The Goodhue County ADA reminding us all to take the Dairy 3 for Me pledge. Add 3 servings of milk, cheese, or yogurt to your diet. And power your day with protein. Also by Pine Island Lumber. They want to be your lumberyard. Taji Jewelry, downtown Kenyon. You don't want just any gift. You want a Taji Jewelry gift. Cannon Valley Water, which of course is in Dundas, is part of Water Systems of Southern Minnesota. Cashwise Foods is located. Deli is second to none. Oh my. There's no substitute for the quality you find at Cashwise Foods in Owatonna. By Matt Mering Auction Service of Kenyon. Nobody does any auctioneering better than Matt Mering Auction Company. And by Garlic's Water Conditioning in Faribault. Hey, folks, log on right now to garlicswater.com and get a no-hassle, no-obligation quote or water analysis. Final score for the final time from the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis in triple overtime. St. Cloud Cathedral defeats Esko 64-60. Till tomorrow, this is Gordy Kosfeld. Have a great night.